You finally sit on the edge of the bed, peel off your socks, and just stare at that deep red groove cut right into your swollen ankle. Your skin feels tight, shiny, and stretched to the absolute limit. You take your medication exactly on schedule. You try to put your feet up when you can, but you still wake up feeling like you're dragging around 2 solid blocks of lead. Don't be discouraged. Your medication isn't wrong, but it's often only solving half of the problem. The other 50% comes down to the 30 minutes right before you go to sleep. And that red tea you saw in the thumbnail, that's hibiscus. It acts as a gentle, natural diuretic to support your body's natural process of clearing out extra fluid while you rest. Tonight, I'm going to show you how to combine this drink with 4 simple ways to improve your circulation. You'll want to pay close attention to number 4 because I'm going to point out a very common leg elevation mistake that might help your swelling but will leave you up all night fighting painful acid reflux. These steps are simple enough to do right in your bed, so let's get your blood moving. Let's start with habit number 1, the modified leg elevation. About 20 minutes before you're ready to sleep, you don't need to get down on the floor or buy any fancy equipment. Just grab 3 or 4 sturdy pillows and stack them at the foot of your bed. Lie back and rest your calves on the stack so that your feet are noticeably higher than your heart. The biology here is incredibly straightforward. All day long, gravity has been your enemy, pulling fluid down into your ankles. By simply elevating your feet above your chest, you flip the script. You are turning gravity into your ally, using it to passively drain that heavy fluid out of your lower legs and back toward your thighs. But here is the catch. Gravity does a fantastic job of draining the blood out of the deep veins inside your muscles. However, the thick, stubborn lymphatic fluid sitting right underneath the surface of your skin needs a little more physical persuasion. That brings us to habit number 2, the feather touch sweep. While your legs are still resting on those pillows, take your hands and gently sweep them from your toes, up your calf, stopping right at the back of your knee. Now, I want to emphasize the word gentle. Do not press down hard like you are giving a deep tissue massage. Your lymphatic vessels are fragile and sit right below the skin. If you press too hard, you'll temporarily crush them flat and nothing will move. Just use a feather light touch, like you are smoothing out a bedsheet. A lot of folks ask me, why do I stop at the knee? It's a great question. Right behind your kneecap is a massive waste collection station called your popliteal lymph nodes. Once you lightly sweep the fluid up into that station, your hands have done their job. Because your legs are already propped up on those pillows, gravity will automatically pull that fluid the rest of the way down into your abdomen. So, your hands and gravity have successfully moved the water out of your legs and into your core. But if your kidneys don't process it, that water is just going to sit there. To help effectively clear it from your body tonight, your kidneys can use a gentle catalyst. That gentle catalyst is habit number 3, a small cup of hibiscus tea. This is the red drink you saw on the thumbnail. Now, I know drinking anything before bed sounds like a terrible idea if you don't want to wake up to use the bathroom. That's why you only drink half a cup, and you do it about an hour and a half to 2 hours before you actually go to sleep. Hibiscus is a fantastic natural diuretic. It signals your kidneys to start filtering out that excess fluid we just pushed up into your core. And here is the best part. A big concern with flushing out water is losing potassium, which leaves your calves painfully cramping at 3 a.m. Hibiscus helps your body process the fluid while keeping your minerals balanced. Plus, it naturally helps soothe your body and supports healthy circulation, helping you wind down for a deeper sleep. So, the tea is going to help your kidneys do their job overnight. But here is a reality check. You cannot keep your legs perfectly balanced on that stack of pillows for 8 hours straight. Eventually, you will fall asleep, you'll shift around, the pillows will get kicked onto the floor, and you'll end up lying completely flat. The second you lie flat, gravity takes over, and the fluid starts pooling right back down into your feet. To help manage this, you need to create a gentle, permanent incline. That brings us to habit number 4, continuous bed elevation. The old school, highly effective way to do this is to physically raise the foot of your actual bed frame. You can take 2 sturdy blocks of wood or store-bought bed risers and place them right under the 2 bottom legs of your bed, raising it about 6 inches. This turns your entire mattress into a gentle, permanent, downward slope. No matter how much you toss and turn, gravity is always pulling that fluid away from your ankles. But please, listen to me very carefully right now. This specific method is not for everyone. If you suffer from acid reflux, G, E, R, D, or heartburn, raising the foot of your bed is a terrible idea. That upward slope will force stomach acid right up into your throat while you sleep, and you'll be waking up in agonizing pain. If you have acid reflux, do not raise your bed frame. Instead, invest in a firm, V-shaped wedge pillow that elevates both your legs and your upper body at the same time, keeping your legs up but keeping the stomach acid safely down where it belongs. Whether you use the bed risers or the wedge pillow, you have now built a perfect downward slide for that fluid. But that slide becomes completely useless if you accidentally kink the main drain pipe inside your body while you sleep. To make sure you don't accidentally kink that main drain pipe, you need habit number 5, left side sleeping. Inside your torso, running slightly to the right of your spine, is the inferior vena cava. This is the largest vein in your entire body, and it's responsible for carrying all the blood and fluid from your legs straight back up to your heart. When you sleep flat on your back, or especially if you sleep on your right side, the heavy weight of your own internal organs can physically press down on that massive vein. It acts just like stepping on a garden hose, slowing down the flow of everything trying to come up from your legs. To take that pressure off, Simply roll over onto your left side to sleep and place a thin pillow between your knees to keep your hips comfortable and aligned. Sleeping on your left side physically lifts the weight of your organs off that inferior vena cava. You are essentially opening the floodgates, allowing all the fluid we just drained out of your calves to flow freely back up to your chest, without a single ounce of physical resistance. If you reverse gravity with a smart incline, use that featherlight sweep, drink a little hibiscus tea, and sleep on your left side, you are going to wake up tomorrow morning, slide your feet right into your favorite pair of shoes, and actually recognize your own ankles again. But I have to warn you, all the effort you just put into getting a great, comfortable night of sleep will be completely ruined if you are suddenly jolted awake at 3 a.m. by the agonizing, tearing pain of a calf cramp. Night cramps are a miserable experience that ruins your rest, but you don't just have to suffer through them. There are actually 4 specific foods you can eat that help soothe those muscles and defend against those 3 a.m. wake-up calls. Click the video on your screen right now to find out exactly what those 4 foods are, so you can finally sleep peacefully through the entire night. Click that video right now, roll over onto your left side, and I'll see you over there.